Welcome into the SWX studios. The Voyagers started off the second half on a strong note after ending the first half, losing 7 of their previous 8 games. But last night, they beat the first half champion Idaho Falls Chuckers for the second game in a row. That one by a score of 6-1. Check out the highlights from tonight on a absolutely picture-perfect night for baseball in the Electric City. Get a look at the beautiful Centene Stadium. Top of the first, Jason Morgan in a jam, and he's one strike away from getting out of it, but Isaiah Henry's got other plans. He slaps a base hit to left field. Clay Dungan hits the bag at third, and he's heading home to put the Chargers up 1-0. Chuckers, excuse me. Next up is Maldo Rodriguez, and he's going to pull some deja vu. He smacks a single to left field. That'll score Rhett Applin, and the Chuckers make it 2-0 early on in this one. Let's skip ahead to the bottom of the first. After a Jarvin Mendoza triple, Lency Delgado steps up with a chance to drive him in. Line drive to center. Isaiah Henry's going to take his eye off it for a second. That error is going to bring Mendoza in, and the Voyagers now trail 2-1. Bottom of the second now. Henry's going to look to make up for his error. Look at this diving catch that he makes on the shallow fly ball hit by Claytor Sanchez. That one would save a run on the unreal dive in center field. But if that wasn't enough, 2 outs, bases loaded, Henry getting on his horse, and he runs down the deep fly ball to end the inning and the Voyagers' threat. Voyagers take this one in a wild game, 11-10, their 4th win in their last 5 games and their 3rd in a row. Sticking with our national pastime now, the Legion Class A baseball tournament got underway today down in Florence, Montana, and our Keith DeMolder was down at the home of the Bitterroot Bucks, and you bet he got us those highlights. What a day for baseball down in the Bitterroot Valley today. First matchup bright and early, the Vauxhall Spurs taking on the Dillon Cubs. Vauxhall started out with an early 4-0 lead, and they're going to keep it that way thanks to excellent pitching from Spurs ace Brady Haug. It was a defensive battle for the rest of the game until the top of the 6th. Spurs' Cole Fujita grounds out to short, but the defense loses track of Hayden Mack. He's going to come around from second to score 5-0 Spurs. Check it out, same inning, Vauxhall, more heads-up base running, a double steal attempt, and Fujita is going to come home from third, 6-0 Vox on tops. Bottom 7 we go, the Cubs with 2 outs. Can they do it? Pete Gibson at the plate. He's going to smack one to left field, but check out this robbery from Dallas Cummins. Man, look at that slide. Vauxhall moving on, 6-0 in the final. Over to the second game, Gallatin Valley Outlaws getting ready for the Lewistown Redbirds. Early in this game, another defensive battle. Check out Outlaws pitcher Michael Jones with the nasty strikeout pitch. He's keeping the Birds at bay. Top 2, and this time it's the Redbirds with the defense. Check out the gun down from Kyle Lee. That's going to keep this game scoreless, but as they say, all good things must come to an end. Hunter Johnson loops this pitch into center field to score the first run of the game for Gallatin, and the runs would just keep on coming. Michael Nearing with the RBI single to the left side. Kyle Grievous, he's going to come around and score, make it 2-0 Outlaws. Top of the 4th we go. Michael Jones at the plate. Check out this weak ground ball that he's going to hit. Lewistown is going to rival that, though, with a little bit of weaker defense. That's going to bring the run in, and the Outlaws outlast the Redbirds by a score of 6-3. Let's head on over to Helena now, where the Last Chance Stampede Rodeo had some more exciting competition today. Competitors from all over the country competed today, and let's get to the highlights. It was a 4-H night at the rodeo. What an awesome experience for the kids to be able to run out on the dirt. That's the stuff dreams are made of right there. Start with a little bareback, everybody's favorite. Check out this ride by Wyatt Denny. He earns an 81.5. Fortunately for him, that's not enough to top yesterday's top score of 87 from Mason Clemens. Let's move on to some steer wrestling. That's a crowd favorite right there. Here we have Will Powell getting a nice time of 4.7. He finishes outside the money, though, even though he had a great takedown. But let's move on to a little history. Clayton Haas getting an amazing time of 3.6. He ties the Helena Rodeo record. He'd go on to win that event. That'll conclude our coverage for this year's rodeo, but next year's competition is sure to be even better. Day 3 of the Montana Men's State Amateur Golf Tournament was underway this morning at Meadowlark Country Club as some of Montana's best golfers hit the links. Joey Moore was the winner of the tournament. He finishes with an 8-under despite a third-day score that kind of paled in comparison to his first 2 days. Briggs Johnston comes in second with a 5-under. His stellar day today wasn't enough to catch Moore. Third place belongs to Liam Clancy. He shoots a 2-under for the tournament. And rounding out that top 4 is Colton Hudson. He finished at par to land in the top 4. Montana State's men's basketball team is wrapping up summer practice this week with a gym full of new faces. But don't forget, it's not just players who are new. Head coach Danny Sprinkle and his staff is getting acclimated as well. All in all, there's only 5 returners listed on the Bobcats roster for this winter, meaning 10 newcomers are also taking the court for the first time. Sprinkle says the summer workouts have helped the newly formed team develop camaraderie and friendships, but also established an important rapport and routine for the revamped blue and gold.
They haven't been to this level. They haven't practiced that hard every day. They haven't been in the weight room, then going to class, and then coming to practice and having their day pretty full, even though it's the summer. But it's been fun. You know, they're young, like the 4 freshmen. They're freshmen. You know, we can't wait for them to be sophomores. But they've been tremendous. Like they're all, you know, they're fighting to learn. You know, they're excited, they're eager when they come in, and they have great energy, which is all we can ask right now.
That's your check on sports. I'll see you at the desk.